Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Monster Hunter stream. Hope everyone's well this weekend. My name is Ristretto. If it's your first time here, it's nice to meet you. And if you're watching the VOD later on, then enjoy the VOD. Yeah, we're going to be playing some Monster Hunter Rise. I almost forgot the name for the Nintendo Switch tonight. And we're going to be doing more of 5-Star Hub, along with some other collecting duties as well. We began 5-Star Hub last stream, so we took on some new monsters, and we'll take on a few new monsters and hunts again tonight. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some beans here, and then we're going to jump on over to the game, and I want to take a moment to thank you guys for being here, because I appreciate it. So thanks for being here, and then I want to say hey to people. So, hello Mr. Uchi, and hello Quill, and Fish Kebab, and Viotech.
This is Beans!
Hello Jack McBride, and ProCow. This is indeed Beans. I just had some coffee right before stream. Hello Ken. Welcome. How you doing tonight? Let's see. Who else is here? The Ham Slayer. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Hello OC Lion Heart, and hello Zelda fan if you're still here lurking. Hello Enton Boot. I haven't seen Game God yet, so I'm not going to forget their name. I think that's almost everybody. I think IRB Good just said hello. Welcome IRB. And Kyrule as well. Hello Kyrule. And Quill. But why the buttocks? 6 Quill and Syphonia. I believe that's everyone. If I've missed anyone, then I feel badly. But hi, thank you guys for being here. Okay. I forget exactly what we were doing when we left off here. You're gonna need a cheers before your tea gets cold. Well, I don't have a coffee, but I'll cheers you water. So, cheers. The most festive of cheers is with water, of course. Hi, Credence. Okay, let's see here. What are we doing? Looks like we have a Pookie, we have Bizarrios, we have Rathian, Bishaten. I think I was really sleepy when we fought the Bishaten. Let's do a Bishaten to warm up again. I didn't feel super happy with how we hunted it last time, so I want to give it another shot here. So, if you would like to choose my weapon for a Bishaten, go ahead and type !ticket in the chat. I want to redo this particular hunt. I forget, I can't even remember what we used for it. I think we used bow. It just felt sloppy, so I want to try it again. Internet's doing so poorly. I'm sorry. That's no fun. I did a little bit of work off stream yesterday. I had a long day, but I had time to get some of the low rank hunts ground out, at least a couple of them. So our wish list is looking pretty clear here. There's a couple things we still need to farm up, but not that many. We're getting there. The internet was getting squeaky? That was wacky? Was it on my end, do you think? Twitch has been weird recently. Like, my computer is not doing anything odd that I can tell, but you guys have been having consistent, like, weird stuff where the stream goes crazy. I didn't notice it this time. A gremlin in the sound? That's been the consistent thing for, like, the past week or so. We've had, like, a weird stutter that, like, comes out as, like, a weird sound glitch for a second. But it doesn't... I don't think it's on my end. I don't know. Got weird there? I don't know. Maybe I should try updating the... I think my OBS is up to date. I don't know. I'll figure that out some other time. It doesn't seem to be like a consistent pressing issue. It seems to happen like once per stream. Which is just weird. But not like a deal breaker, thankfully. Power Roosh, I think, is at the level cap now. So we can take them out. Put in some of these dogs. Hey Fog, welcome to you. Put on the Portable Third music in the hub and around the village today, just for fun. Level cap is 35. Oh, okay. Whoops. Been grinding up some new sets. Can't escape the crit meta, it seems. I think at least some other things in this game challenge it, like Elemental, and I think Attack and Bludgeoner seem okay on certain weapons. Maybe that changed now. Maybe that changes now with some of the new skills introduced in the update. I was about to say which, but I won't quite yet. Once we get there, I'll talk about it in full, I think. We're making decent progress, though. Constitution with a 2 slot. Nice. And then that's just that's just okay. Oh, okay, so it makes 1 talisman per quest there. I'll wait until that 3rd one clears out, and then we'll put in some more. I got a flinch free, which made me happy. Fire res 1 slot. A couple 1 slots. That Constitution with 2 slot is nice. I'm pretty happy about that charm. That'll be nice for a bow set while we're going through high rank here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and say last call for that weapon raffle. If you want to choose my warm-up weapon on Bishaten here, go ahead and type !ticket. There are some pretty interesting options. Got something with white sharpness, 210 raw. Don't even need crits. Cool. Let me eat real quick. But yeah, I've had a nice weekend. I hope you guys did too. Got to see a couple different parts of my family. Help them out in one way or another. What's the victim? Bishaten right now. If you type !ticket, you might get to choose my weapon for it. Yum. Rotten fruit. It was my first time seeing a Bishaten up close. It looked so playful and friendly. It even started throwing fruit to me. I thought they were presents, but one of them blinded me with a flash. Another zapped my tail. What a meanie. Go teach a lesson for me. Hello, Basil Boy. Hope you're well tonight. Alright, let's see what I'm going to use here. It's not just you, Jack. I think it's part of it just being more popular and part of the updates being a more prominent part of the game's balance. That didn't really used to be a thing. Updates used to bring, like, event quests, maybe, and maybe, like, a single event quest weapon was strong for a certain weapon type, but as far as, like, actual updates being introduced to the game, that's something that's new in the last game or two. So there didn't used to be as much meta shifting or updating. Played some GU today? Nice. What'd you hunt? Hey, Digi Artist. Welcome. And Viotech, what would you like me to use? Yeah, I think that's honestly part of what leads into all the meta discussion. Is just there used to be a lot less changing meta or anything because there weren't changes going on. There weren't balancing changes. There weren't new additions or anything. So I feel like that's part of what perpetuates that discussion is the changes as we go through. CB, let's do it. What is Bishaten weak to? It's weak to ice. Good. Well, we have a nice high rank ice charge blade that we're going to use on him. That'll be fun. Pretty low raw on that guy, but that's okay. Or we could use this charge blade that we farmed so much for. I haven't actually used this thing yet. We're going to use this. Oh, I had to fight so many Azuchi to make all these Azuchi weapons. I put like 4 or 5 of them on the list, and there were so many tails. Like every one of them needs like 2 or 3 tails, and it's like so many Azuchi tails to grind up. Granted, that's not difficult, it just takes time. Really cool design though. Look at that sword. Do you have any Azuchi tails left? Maybe. Maybe a few. Did you just end up breaking tails and leaving, or did you do full hunts each? I did full hunts. I forgot that you could break apart and then leave. I forgot that's a thing you could do. Good, Jack McBride. Good, good. Unless you're doing like a special sort of challenge, you don't really need the crazy meta sets anyways. You forgot? Yeah, I forgot you could do that. That's something that was just new in World. That's not really in any other Monster Hunter game, so I forgot you could do that. Just break apart and then peace out. There he is. Alright, let's fight this dude. Oh no, the frame drops. Wrong button. Oh, big AoE on that. That's good to know. Missed. Okay, so that leaves you stuck in place too long. I feel like Charge Blade is a lot of trades when you're still getting used to a matchup. A lot of chip from that. Okay, I thought he was going to track a little harder with that. Got him. Aw, but I missed with the AD counter. That's okay. This blue sharpness is holding up really well. Ooh, and there he goes. Yeah, that blue sharpness held up for an entire area. Feels pretty nice to me. Groggy. I'm trying my best to follow the discussion that's going on in the chat about... I think it's a combination of discussions about overall game balance when related to meta set building and kind of freedom of choice. Like how much. Sharpness cancel Pog. Thank you, Ludroth. Anyways, I'm trying to follow that discussion in chat, but it's a little difficult. There's a lot of different points, or a lot of different things being brought up all at once. Hey, Fear the Bee. Ooh. I'm not gonna... Oh, I was gonna say I'm not gonna wire fall into that, but it didn't matter. I still got paralyzed. Dude, that was a double para. Oh my god, Bishop 10. Please don't do it again. Hey, Mortada. Okay. That's why you love this chat. A nice open discussion about some critical aspects of Monster Hunter. The stun lock. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like it here. I like having those discussions with you guys too. I think someone just said something about this game's base game, like high rank health pools as opposed to, or as compared to Worlds. And that was honestly, that was the thing back when Iceborne came out. That was the thing I was most concerned about on launch day for Iceborne, is like, did they fix the HP values? Did they fix the stagger values? And this game feels really different from base game World in that regard, which to me is a big relief. It means that they did a little bit better about designing the monsters around these new tool sets. They gave the hunters all these new tool sets and freedom of movement and stuff like that in World, and it felt like, at least in base game, things weren't quite, not all the content. Like the ATs, sure, but some other parts of the base game content were not quite designed around all those new tools the hunters had. This game feels like they designed it a little better than that. I saw someone comparing it to Iceborne Yuchi, but I'm talking about base World. So I think that you can already see something that I've been looking forward to for a while, which is they've taken this new design ethos for Monster Hunter, these new big design changes, and they're tweaking them to better fit how they want the gameplay to be, and I think that's neat. I'm excited about it. Nice, another Nova Crystal. Maybe Basil, but maybe not. I don't really like mods. Not really my thing. Like if I played with mods, it would be like really small visual ones I think I would implement. I wouldn't be modding in new hunts, and I wouldn't be modding out major mechanics. Because that's not how the game was. It's not real. I like showing off these games how they were, and like experiencing how they were. Plus, thankfully, with their final update, they fixed a lot of the things. Wouldn't want new hunts? Not unofficial ones, not really, no. Like, I would check them out, but that's just not really my thing. Yeah, to each their own. It's something it's a personal thing for me. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. What about for you, Uchi? When I say new hunts, I mean like new monsters, Uchi. Bio! Thank you for the raid. Hey, Biodrone. Hello, folks from Bio's chat. Yeah, I'd be fine with challenge quests, Uchi. I'm talking about like the janky, well, janky or not janky, unofficial quests or unofficial monsters. That's all. Hey, Crimson Gunner. Hello, Biodrone. How was your stream tonight, Bio? How go the hunts? We just started. Warming up with a HR5 Bishop 10. I fought him at like the end of last night's stream or 2 nights ago stream, and I was too tired, too smooth brain to deal with this guy. Was deco farming basically. It sounds cozy. I should have sharpened. I've never seen him do that throw. It was like up in the air. You like give him a nice softball throw. Whoops. Didn't hit the head, but it still counted towards the head. That's fine. Ooh, that was cool. Also, folks in chat, if you are into Hunting Horn and you want to check out some quality horny gameplay, go check out Biodrone's stream for the right kind of horny gameplay. Hunting Horn. They're definitely going to show you how to play Hunting Horn a lot better than I will in this game. Yeah, me too, Basil. I was really worried about it. It still feels really advantageous, and I think that people should recognize just how advantageous it is that you can recover from almost any hit, be in another part, like recover from almost any hit, recover in the direction you want. Oh my goodness. Ruminant Moo, thank you. Thank you for the gift subs. Enjoy FPS, JXL, and Dr. Cloud. Very kind. Thanks. It's really advantageous to be able to recover, reposition, and be immediately ready to heal. I think folks should recognize just how advantageous it is. But it is balanced in this game, I think, by the speed of the monsters and by some of their combos that require that you have a wire bug available for it. Ugh. Speaking of greed. Whoop. That's pretty impressive, Fog. I card a lot. Whoop. Too early on the guard point. Yep, sometimes wirefalls can get you carded. That's like what makes them balanced, in my opinion, and the fact that they cut into your resource for attacks and such. Yeah, I would agree with that, Tony. That's a good assessment. Oh, I was gonna do the counter. Not quite. Trade Blade. Should probably heal. Hey, a nice dunk. No, you just straight up missed, buddy. You also just missed there. Alright, we'll heal. That was for if he was coming at us again. I was gonna try and block. The sound effects for the throwing the fruit are funny. Oh, still hit the wing. Charge Blade in this game is so fun. Ooh, that's so much quicker. I'm used to low rank where that's like slow. Do you think you like them in their entirety, Fog, the wire bugs? Would you like them for their wire fall, their arts, their navigation, or is there certain aspects of them that you think are more important than others? For me, I want them above all else. I don't care if they keep the Soakbind arts. I don't really care if they keep Wirefall. But to me, them keeping the maps open like this is imperative. I think they need to. And so I want them to have some kind of navigational, like something that makes the navigation, the traversal of maps more convenient. That's the most important part to me. I'm just curious to hear if you guys have any different opinions about that. Oh wait, I don't need to charge my shield. Oh well. Hello, Megala Mantle. Yep, we just started. This is the first hunt. You have not missed much. You don't think doggos do that? Sort of, JX Saw. It's less about being able to move around the map quickly. That's not what I think needs to stay. Like, I think it's nice that you can move around the map quickly, and I don't really care if it's dogs or wire bugs for that. It's more that the wire bug's ability to scale walls and jump up and navigate large 3D space means that you can design huge open maps that aren't just like dog tracks. If you design the game with only the dog traversal as like your main way of getting around, I think the maps would look pretty different. And so I think it's important for the maps to stay open and kind of like a real environment like this, for there to be some kind of big traversal option for that. Whether it's like manually scaling the wall or zipping around on the grappling hook like we've got right now, I think there needs to be something like that if they want to keep the designs for the maps feeling this good. Silkbind attacks are cool. Your favorite part is the changes you can make to just your basic moveset. You'd like to see them expanded upon, allow us to change more. Thoughts on that? That's an interesting one. Where like we've had a couple games now in Monster Hunter that have allowed you to do something like that with Generations and now this game. I think it would be interesting to see if that's like an every other kind of thing, where like every portable team game will have that sort of customization, and every mainline game will be a little bit more rigid. Even if it's like you have different options like mantles or clutch claw or stuff like that, it's not changing the actual moveset of the weapon as much. I think it'll be interesting to see if it's relegated to only the portable team, or if that stuff will start to get integrated into the main series as they see players enjoy that. No worries, JXaw. I liked your question. And like, I'm really passionate about that. I think so far my favorite part of this game is the maps. Like, the novelty has worn off a bit for me of the maps, but I still really, really like that aspect of this game. I think it really, like, I know it doesn't impact, like, your hunt really all that much, but the more they can make these maps feel kind of, like, real to me is just, it just feels amazing. It's so cool. Alright, are we moving on, Bishop 10, or are we sticking around here? Looks like we're moving on. Whoops. I think that might be only an exhausted move. Whoever said that before, I think you're correct. Oh, what? It came out and everything. That wasn't super great. Neither was that, though. He's tired, he can't keep his balance as well. Hello, Aristax, welcome. Ah! Who's that? Rathian. Ah! Pookie left. We beat him up so bad he just took off. Rathian, excuse me. I'm just trying to heal. Alright, it's gonna be a second before she gets knocked into a mountable state. Or he's just gonna leave. Or not. Oh, shoot. Well, weird. Not only the wrong timing, but also the wrong positioning to deal with that. Hey, Game God. How's the Fruit Monkey? The Fruit Monkey's good. We're having a good time. Oh, I got him! Trying to see if he had a follow-up after that move. He knocks you up in a way that looks like he might try and follow up on it. Oh, almost. Can't just give this opportunity to a Charge Blade player. I think maybe the actual axe hit missed. Not the end of the world. Uh-oh. Nice shot. I don't think, Don Crutchell, I think I would agree with them in that using the Clutch Claw did not feel all that difficult to use. Like, it was not as difficult. I know the mounting minigame, the old school mounting minigame was not all that difficult either. The old school mounting minigame was more difficult to use than the Clutch Claw was. There we go. That was fun. That was a good warm-up. Difficult and disruptive. I mean, it felt disruptive. I don't think it felt difficult to use. Oh, try to clutch. I mean, well, Elder Dragons are a different story because they have a lot more moves that will throw you off. But in general, especially, I mean, I think the part that feels like it's presented to you with almost no effort, Don Crotchell, is that every monster in the game, including Elatrian, will stop and drool for like 10-15 seconds and let you do it for free. That's the part that makes it free. If you're doing it in the middle of the fight, it gets more difficult. But every monster in the game does that silly, like, I'm gonna stop and drool at you. So I do agree it was disruptive, though. Nice kill screen. Okay, got some more Bisha 10 stuff. Getting lots of jewels. We have 20 of them in the box, so we can make lots of decos. But you have to get them to that point, otherwise you're missing a 10% plus or whatever damage mode for most of the fight. I mean, they just... Pretty sure they just did it. I don't know. It might be tied to damage numbers, or to damage thresholds. I think essentially what a lot of people are saying, it felt like annoying maintenance. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think people are saying that it was easy to use and should stay. I think people are saying that it was both easy to use and bad. Or like easy to exploit and bad. I don't know about easy to use, but easy to exploit is the basic thing to say. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do a Pookie Pookie here. I have not fought one yet in high rank, and I'm looking forward to it because low rank was pretty good. So let me set that up as a weapon raffle. I think at this point, probably the less said about Clutch Claw, the better. Just let it be water under the bridge until we all go back and play it again. See how we feel. So, if you want to choose my weapon for a Pookie Pookie, go ahead and type !ticket in the chat. How that works is when you type that in, puts your name into a hat. I'm going to draw someone's name out. And when I draw someone's name, they get to choose the weapon for the next little bit of the stream. I don't think you'll find anyone who defends it, Dog Crotchel. Not many. That was a fun warm-up. Thank you, Vio, for the Charge Blade pick. Let me take a look at some of the armors we've unlocked. I haven't looked in a bit here. Dober. You don't say. Dragon attack 5, attack boost 3, heroics, focus, and power prolonger, huh? Wow, that piece is stacked. That piece is pretty nice. Attack boost 2 with a 2 slot. I remember Dober being really prominent at the end of high rank in World. I never liked the look of it. It's just not my thing. Dober and Nurgi. Offensive guard, evade extender, power prolonger, and guard up on Jira. I feel like we already looked at this. Power prolonger's nice though. What do these have? These have no skills? Wait, what? Jiratos, these are literally just a piece for deco building, I guess. Because they have a 3, a 2, and a 1 slot. But they have literally no skills. I've never seen that. Mad slots, yeah. I've never seen that in this game. Deco arms. Interesting. I've never seen that in World or this game before. They probably existed, I just never noticed them. Here's Bishop 10S. It looks nice. I like the tails. Item prolonger, wide range, stun resistance, and maximum might. Remind me about maximum might. Increases affinity if stamina is kept full for a period of time. Interesting. Some of those slots only pieces can be very important. Interesting. Alright, last call for that weapon raffle. If you want to pick my weapon for Pookie Pookie, go ahead and type !ticket in the chat. I will not be using the skull helm. I don't even care. Like, I mean, I guess with layered you could cover it up and it wouldn't be as bad, but I hate that. I hate that helm so much. It's one of my least favorites in every game. Irrational skull helm hatred. Ashura Blade. What would you like me to use for Pookie Pookie? What's it gonna be for our first high rank Pookie? How about some bow action? Let's do it. I need to remember what Pookie's weak to, and then we gotta make some ranged weapon stuff. Pookie's weak to thunder. Interesting. Let's see if we can upgrade our Toby bow. We haven't fought Toby yet, have we? Let's just take a look at high rank bows. I have yet to make any decent ranged stuff in high rank yet. Let's just take a look here. I haven't actually looked through any of the ranged things and made a list of things to make yet. Great Roggy. There's the Bishatan bow. Rapid level 4. That looks like a good bow. 160 raw. The Arzuros Honeypot. It does the same thing as low rank, where it goes from the highest shot level on the lowest charge level. Weird. You have to basically get to level 4 if you want a decent shot at the end. That's so odd. Hunter's Stout Bow. The Crystalline Ice Flower, or the Crystalline Flower. We definitely want to make that. That's super cool looking. We'll upgrade this guy for sure. Just need another Almudron plate. We already made the high rank Kulu bow. We could use that. 160 with 30% affinity and rapid level 4. That's nice. I'm really glad they reintroduced the shot type levels. I think it adds a lot of nuance. And shot types in general. I think it adds a lot of nuance to the different bows and the different ways you use them. And set building for that matter too. Because you want the different skills. Master Hunter's Bow. Spread level 4. It's a raw bow. It's interesting. High raw though. Really high raw. Really high raw spread bow. I feel like I want to make that just because it's interesting. I'm going to put it on the wish list. I'm not going to make it right now, but I want to make that. That's interesting. I've never thought of using a high raw spread bow. Sounds like your hunt times would take a while because you'd be spreading that raw damage out across parts, but it might break lots of things. $170 and 24 water with Pierce. 150 with 29 water and spread. Interesting. We'll probably want to make that at some point, the Ludroth bow. Oh. We have the bug bows. We may want to make these two, or these, I think they're all Pierce, aren't they? Yeah, they're a Pierce element. We'll make them at some point, because, I mean, a certain matchup might really like them. Here's the Kelby bow. Doesn't even fire blast. They're like, heh, nope. I suppose you could probably use blast coating add. The Morsel Bowfish 2. It's a neat design. Okay. I think we'll probably use the Kulu bow for this Pookie hunt. And then at least we have some upgrades and stuff picked out. Yeah, spread's something where I really only use it with element. Spread feels nice with element, but less so with other damage types, I think. And then what about a set? We really haven't made a set yet for bow in high rank. What was my low rank set like? I think it was mostly... Grr. So this is a normal bow. We have normal up on Tetranodon, but that's really expensive. It's really expensive. Izuchi has some constitution. I already made this waist for constitution too. We can make these braces with some more freaking tails. We can get constitution 4 pretty easily. Throw on the ingot boots and a couple other pieces of damage gear. That would be a good bow set. For now, I think we'll do is we'll probably just slap that constitution piece into this set and we'll call it good. What's this current waist got? Attack boost 2 on it? That's rough. If we could get the mail replaced, that'd be great. The farm never ends? No, it really doesn't. What about stamina surge? I know that's important too for bow. I haven't really built for that yet. Lagombi S also has constitution 1 with some slots. You got Ludroth. That'd be really nice. Stamina Surge 2 from one piece would be great. Should add some of these to our wish list, shouldn't I? Yeah, for now we're gonna go ahead and chuck the Lagombi waist in here. And throw in our new Constitution Talisman. I think we'll have Constitution 3 then? Doesn't look very good. This should be okay. It won't be grand, but this will be okay. For a Pookie, we'll be alright. That'll be fine. Okay, that took us a second there, but I'm not really used to playing bow yet. Right, the Kulu bow doesn't let us use power coating. It's a little rough. What's Toby bow like at this point in the game? It's pretty good still. I haven't been able to upgrade it yet. But if we compare it to this one, it's a really good bow. The Kulu Piercer is 160 with 30% and rapid 4. The Toby bow is... Toby bow is 150 with rapid 3, 15% affinity, but it does have power coating. So it's pretty close between the two. I think between the Kulu bow having higher affinity, higher raw, and a higher shot type level, it'll still come out on top. But it'll be a slower burn. It won't have as much like focus damage with the power coatings. I like Monster Hunter. There's so much stuff to think about. Alright, it's weakest on its head and its tongue, then its tail, its leg, and its wings, not its neck, not its torso. Okay. Monster Hunter. Hunting, yeah. That stuff. It'll be interesting to hunt Pookie with the Shrine Ruins theme. I think before I was used to him with the Flooded Forest theme. suppose I could bring combines for blast coatings if I was really worried about damage. Blast coating's probably pretty decent for damage, honestly. Didn't get the evade at the right time. Dodge bolt would have helped us out there, I'm sure. Interesting. Don't probably want to be up in the air when the monster roars. Oh, no stamina. Ooh, and that hitbox was wider than I thought it was going to be. My guy got a wide tongue. I forget what this bow has. It has the armor increase. They gave him so many more poison attacks. It's so cool. I don't know if I've noticed anything new for high rank besides the speed increase. Yeah, I think so too, Fog. I'm really happy with them. Oh, wait, you don't want to do this. Dude, aerial aim is so cool. Aerial aim is so cool. Hey, Schmeg. Why only one charge shot and one power shot combo? It's just quick. I don't know how it really works out damage-wise. Jin Star. I use the second power shot. I probably should use the second power shot more often situationally, like at the end of a string, when I have my stamina all worn out. But it's just faster. I don't really want the Pokemon. Whatever, I'll use it anyways. We'll just bonk it. That's all. Bonk. Get our extra materials here. I think it actually works out to be a little bit quicker, Jin Star. There's something in this game where you can animation cancel the rapid shot that comes out after a dash into the first power shot. So going rapid power can actually be a little bit quicker, or rapid dash power can be a little bit quicker than going rapid power. Like you'll actually be getting more damage out quicker. but I'm not sure. I'm not great at the damage side of things. That's from me learning a little bit from other people and trying it out a little bit myself. Whoops. I was trying to do a jump there and I missed the input. He's hungry. I should have just dived down on the tail, see if I get the stagger. What's the jump stab input? If you're talking about the big jump up in the air, it would be RX to go up into the air, then you fire with R2, and then X is to stab downwards. There is an input when you're using bow to like run in and do a jump stab. I'm not sure. I've done it once accidentally. I forget what it is. We can probably look in the hunter's controls and see in a second here. Whoops, that was supposed to be a regular roll. Oop. Hello, Rathian. That was interesting. He did a shot and jumped back. Slide from evading twice and A. So like aim, slide, slide. I can't make it happen right now, hang on. Not quite up over in time there. Oh, I really want to get the stagger with the tongue. Is it X mid dash? Yeah, that's it. There you go. Thanks, Fog. I'm not sure if Jinstar was asking about that or asking about the aerial aim jump or the stab down in aerial aim. But yeah, in the middle of a dash, you do X to do a little stab, which does apply some status. If you have a status or you have an element, it does apply some of it. I think from what I hear, the damage is okay. I would need to go in the training room and look at it. But I hear the damage from bow melee is really not too bad in this game, which is nice. If you're low on a particular coding, we could apply a lot of sleep just by doing that over and over if we wanted to. I don't particularly want to do that, but we could. It's okay. FPS failure. Ruminant Moo's probably still here. Look at that move. That's so much poison. And it leads right into the tail, too. Dude, Pookie got some moves. Acnesom is here. Ah, I should have seen that coming. Bonk. I'm glad you like the emotes, FPS failure. That makes me happy. Get the tongue! Get the tongue! The tongue! Wow. We have done good damage with our bow this hunt. Or Pookie Pookie's really weak. I guess 70 is a really high shot hit zone on its head, so we've probably been dealing quite a bit of damage to it. And it had 30% affinity, so after our set, it has 40. Which is really quite good. I'm not sure if every arrow rolls a chance to crit, or if it's every volley rolls a chance to crit, but either way, that's a lot of crit chance, or a decent crit chance for where we're at in the game. I always feel bad killing Pookie. We'll cap him. He's cute. I like Pookie Pookie a lot. Vibe on the stream so chill. Maldian sees little use. That's because Maldian came just after we finished G rank for you. Like, Maldian would have seen some serious usage a handful of weeks ago. We'll get there again. When we're doing some of the endgame stuff in this game and we're doing challenges and stuff, it'll happen. G rank is being shelved too, for now. It's true, FPS, we do. Freedom 1 G rank will be sure to have some Maldian and some some Maldian and some G rank use there. Light and sturdy with a little work, this could let you blend into the woods. The surface of this carapace is exceptionally hard, great for making armor. This wing membrane is highly elastic and resistant to poison, giving it many uses. Large dewlap that amps up poison production and potency by a large margin. She's super green in Freedom 1. It'd be very interesting. Okay. Oh, urgent, urgent, says Hojo. Hello again, Michelle. An urgent quest awaits you. You've been requested to dispatch an agitated Mizutsune in the shrine ruins. Usually docile, we rarely pay these creatures any mind. However, this particular Mizutsune has gone hopping mad. I just don't get it. The guild will investigate this matter further. Your job is to ensure the monster is dealt with swiftly. Now hop to it. Oh, 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 oh. Such a sudden development. Misha, an urgent quest has come in for you. Your target this time, a Mizutsune in the shrine ruins. It may appear majestic and beautiful, but don't be fooled. These creatures are quite nimble and use the foam they create to maneuver and attack. They normally don't pose any threat to us, but this particular Mizutsune has become extremely agitated. I wonder why. Now then, good luck to you out there. Bewitching Dance. Sometime soon. Bizarrios and Rathian are our other two fights tonight. I think we should collect some stuff. Let's take a look at the Pookie gear. Let's work on one or two of those bows real fast before we do another new monster here. Pookie S gives us special ammo boost. Increases power of bowgun special ammo and dragon piercer by 10%. Interesting. And 20%. That's pretty strong. I wonder if people use that very often. Spare shot. Spare shot level 3. Wow. Activates 20% of the time. That's not that much. Constitution level 3. What pieces does it have for those? There's a Con 2 piece. That's nice. And special ammo boost. That's a pretty decent piece there. Pookie mail. And ballistics. Extends the range in which ammo and arrows have maximum power. That's pretty useful. That might actually be really, really useful for us. I find I don't really use close range killing because I'd rather stay in crit distance. Okay. Let's see. What bows were we thinking about making? These ones here. Two ballistics is enough for the entire effective range in your experience. Cool. So that Pookie set could do us good. Yeah, I think I want to make this. It has less affinity than the bow we're using. It's less affinity than Kulu's bow. but fires a lot of fires a lot of coatings, and has 2 boosted ones, which is pretty nice. This bow has always been really a fun one to make. So I think we're gonna make that Toxin Sack and Roggy Scale. That's probably from the little Roggies though. So let's see if we can get some little Roggies slain, and then we'll go and hunt a regular Roggy as well. Okay, little Roggies. Let's see. Could grind a Great Roggy Headbreak gem to get the Toxin Sacks? Headbreak gem? Huh? I'm confused. Where's Feline Feet? There it is. Dongo Feet. The Headbreak on Great Roggy has a 12% Bird Wyvern gem drop. I don't really want to do any sort of like break part leave quest shenanigans right now. We'll hunt Great Roggy a few times though. First, we're gonna go slay some small monsters, though. And it's nice, because this is actually one of the quests we needed to clear in 5-star anyways. Off we go. Flooded Forest Fiasco. Teary-eyed boy, we will slay your small monsters for you, don't worry, buddy. Whoop. Oh gosh. I got so confused. There we go. Yeah, that quest description was kind of sad, wasn't it? Some kid getting bullied by the monsters out in the flooded forest. There's a Great Roggy in this quest. We could hunt it. I think we might, actually. Whoops. Man, they're able to be ridden so much earlier when they're just a ambient monster in the quest as opposed to being your target. Which is interesting how they tune that. Nope, I don't want to go attack the other monster. Yeah, this map has some issues. This map is like the most heavy foliage map. It seems to really drop frames all over the place. Not just in that cave either. Which is a bummer, because it seemed like initially folks were just like, oh, it's just in the cave. No. This map in general just has some frame issues. Oop. It's almost like Longsword has this new thing called counters that I could be using here. Affogato just fell off the map. Poor Affogato. Is it gonna disappear? Or is he just gonna follow it? It's gonna disappear, isn't it? No, get back here. I want to carve you. I don't know what they're doing. Whoop. You can still see the muscle memory from Gen 2 Longsword in your playstyle? Really? Is that so? It's the same when he plays Lance. Just boomer Lance player. I only have countered once this quest, but he also doesn't really throw out a lot of moves that are good to counter. I mean, I guess he does. I want to try countering poison balls, though. Yeah. Just interesting. Okay. God, this map needs help. Not sure if I've forced. I mean, I like the design of the map. The design of the map is great. It just doesn't run well. At least not in docked mode. Oddly enough, in portable mode, this map is perfect, pretty much. It's clear they tuned some kind of LOD or sorry, yeah, LOD or resolution target for this map a little too high. What the heck? The cat did that. Byakuran's bike. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to you. Oh, I could have set up with a bomb and done the counter art, couldn't I? Oh well. Oops. What's up, FPS Failure? I'm confused. Don't use Sacra Slash because it's all multi-hits. I don't know what's the actual motion of the move hitting. Probably not that much. Would Spirit 1 have been better? I suppose you could spam your way through a Spirit combo and then do Spirit Finisher for like a wake up, but that'd be kind of silly. Oh, that was the wrong move. I sometimes get my Spirit, the Foresight Slash and the Special Sheath confused, oddly enough. In like muscle memory. Hey Ken, welcome back. We're doing a small monster slaying quest and we're getting some great Roggy materials we need at the same time. Let me see something real quick. God darn, that's really not what I meant to do at all. Had to suddenly go to the store. Well, welcome back from the store. You now have a puppy? Oh. Congrats. I hope I get to see pictures of it at some point. Ugh. I'm just trying to see if I should capture you, Roggy. No, I should not capture it. Suppose I could have checked that before fighting the darn thing. A bulldog, that's cool. I once house sat a bulldog. It was a chunky little fellow. The normal hits of Sacra Slash don't hit too hard. I wouldn't expect them to, but I don't know. Like at all? Well, too bad. Papa needs his red gauge. Cut the frames. Well, we certainly got all the Roggy scales we needed. Hopefully we'll get some Toxin Sacks as well. Like a 0.25% chance from Carves. So we did not get the Carves. That's okay. Now we're just killing small monsters and then we leave. That was a hunt. There's a Ludroth that's very loud. Picture on Discord of the dog. Let me see, I'll look it up. Oh, it's so cute and little. Thank you for sharing a picture of it. That's gonna be a handsome dog. First you didn't know the difference between Great Roggy and Baggy, then you realize on Great Roggy fight, he makes a big noise. He does. He definitely makes his name known. Okay. Also want to get some Ludroth parts while we're here, so we can make some Ludroth armor or weapons if we need to. It's nice getting small monster bits. Do not mind it at all. Oops. Yeah, we're good. So it's a Pokemon? Sorry, yeah, sure. The durable hide of an aquatic monster, highly water resistant and especially good and in especially good shape. Speaking of Pokemon Snap, I hope you guys are enjoying it if you picked it up. I still need to do some Monster Hunter Snap. I have not done much in the way of taking pictures of monsters, even though I really want to. Kind of think of it, Pokemon Snap is probably like my ideal Pokemon game because I just play Pokemon games because they're cute and I don't actually get into the games for very long. What is this music? It's really nice. This version of the Flood Forest theme. Ooh, what is that little alcove there? Aha! Found some more lore. Nice. One of the rampage messages. Think the Gajau were hunting you? Ah, well they didn't do a great job. Some Roggy up here we can take out. Looks like it, Fog. I think it was a throwback to that. Slain. Nice. These maps are so cool. I like that we're... Like, you look off, like, that looks like Skybox, doesn't it? Like, look at that. But we can go there. See that mountain? See that pyramid? You can climb it. Just cool. character's so goofy. Did we get any toxin sacks? We got 1. Oh well, better than none, I guess. The cat's got it. Got 14 Roggy scales, so we're set on those at least. I think there is a Devil Joe Skyrim mod. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Okay. Ooh, a sail. Bingo. Cool. Let's do another new monster. Minor problem. Hunte Bizarrios. Go ahead and queue up a weapon raffle for that. I'm looking forward to this quest, actually. So, if you would like to choose my weapon for a Bizarrios here in high rank for the first time, go ahead and type !ticket in the chat. If your name gets pulled out, that means you get to pick what we use for the next little bit of the stream. Dundormarin. A decorative jewel imported from a mountain village. Fetches a good price. Dundorma. Makes me happy. You have 5 of them and haven't sold them. I'm holding on to all the special ores because I like them. They're cool. And I can sell them if I need to someday, I guess. Just rocks that have an old town's name on them just makes me happy. It's like, yeah, those old games. Cool. Just always leave one? Yeah, it makes more sense that way, doesn't it? Alright, last call for that weapon raffle. If you want to choose my weapon for Bizarrios, go ahead and type !ticket in the chat. Our first high rank Bizarrios. Why do you eat before you get weapon pick for skills like Temper or Slugger? I'm just lazy. I probably should cater my meals a little bit more to the weapon we're doing. And now that we have more food skills unlocked, it's actually a little more pertinent. In the early game, it was kind of just like the same would be used for almost any weapon. All right, let's see here. Let me read the quest description here first. But you're right, I probably should start catering those to the specific weapon picks, FPS. Had a new guy on the team get pretty messed up by a Bizarrios. He came across a boulder jutting up out of the ground and thought he hit the jackpot. Poor kid didn't know what he was doing when he planted the pickaxe square in the monster's rocky rear. This is gonna be one mad Bizarrios, isn't it? Alright. Let's see what we're gonna use. Quill! 6 Quill, what would you like me to use? Hey! This is for Bizarrios, too. Hunting Horn, of course. Alright, let's get it. That should be interesting. We have a Water Hunting Horn, and I think Bizarrios is pretty weak to water, so probably we'll go with that. Weak to a lot of things, actually, but yeah, water's one of them. Sure, we'll do that. Should I change my equipment a bit? Horn Maestro. Let's check on our talismans, too. How long would it take to learn all 14 weapons and use them effectively? It's probably different from person to person, Yokobu. And it depends on if you've played them before in the other games. It's going to be really different. Yeah, I'm still not grand with all of them. I can use each of them, but not always effective. It definitely depends on person to person and how you're challenging yourself. Yeah. Okay. We got Constitution one. I want a Slugger one. I think trying to make yourself, it sounds rough, but trying to make yourself do things that you know are going to go really poorly at first is going to teach you a lot about a weapon. Like giving yourself a rough matchup is going to help you out. Or doing something where you're like, man, I've tried this before and it was a really hard matchup. Doing something like that will actually help you quite a bit. No matter what you're learning, it's always good to watch other people play it. Other people who you know are decent at that weapon. And try and look at what they're doing and go, okay, why are they doing that? Do I want to emulate that? What would that do for me? Something like that. This is your second monster hunter, and the main story hunts seem easy. Think about running through the story with all 14 weapons. You can probably do that pretty easily. Yeah, that's true. That will probably get you really good. It'll definitely get you acquainted with all the controls, especially if you try and get used to, try and look up what all the controls are and what the different attacks are for things like that. After that, I would encourage you to try and do things that make you uncomfortable with each of the weapons. That will help you figure out some of the things you need to work on for each of them. Each of the weapons will definitely present you with things where you're like, oh, I need to work at this aspect of the weapon, or I need to work at using this move better, something like that. And when you're doing easy hunts, they won't teach you as well what you need to work on, but they will help with getting used to them all, which is nice. So it's a little mixture of both. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, Yokobu. I'm not a master at any of the weapons in this game. 5th gen's still pretty new to me. Like, I didn't play a load of World. I played a lot more of the older games. But if you have questions, I'll try and help out. I did put on the Horn Maestro Talisman, didn't I? I did, okay. And then for Bizarrios, huh? I'm going to challenge myself to, instead of playing with the Melody Mode Echo, I'm going to try and play with Performance again. It's been a little while since I did that, and I want to try and get a little more used to it again. Do you have Blunt at all on the set? Bludgeoner? No, I don't, Bio, no. Not right now. This is like a general purpose set that I've been using for almost everything in early high rank. It's not super like tailored to Horn or anything. If I was making Horn, I would do Bludgeoner instead of Speed Sharpening, and I would do Slugger as well. I think at the end of this rank, I'll probably start actually making weapon sets. Right now, I haven't done that in high rank yet. You're putting the music yourself? I'm not, Isaaco. One of the DLCs they added, like things you can buy with real money in the Nintendo eShop with this last update, was the Yukumo armor. Or Yukumo armor. Yukumo songs. They added 4 songs for $4 from Portable Third. You have the village, the hub, the farm, and then the original Zenogre theme, and then they added 4 songs from Rise piano covers for $4. I really like the songs, and I like giving Capcom money for Monster Hunter, so I'm happy. Okay, we're set. We're set. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably jump to another camp here. Yeah, I think Blunt is where I'm going to try and get a lot of my damage from at the end of 5-star here bio, because a lot of these weapons don't have loads of blue. So leaning into Blunt will probably be a decent idea. Especially for a horn like this, where I think this horn only has green anyways. I believe, Dog Crotchel, if you go into that room customization and like that menu there, you can choose that same song, but it will be not acapella, it will be lyricless. They're all awful hit zones. We're going to rely a lot on Hunting Horn's Mind's Eye and its multi-hits with its element. Oh right, if I want to, it's not echo mode, I need to go ahead and play the actual triple up if I want to get all 3 songs. When it's heat up, the hit zones become a lot better. Okay, that's good to know. It is not reflected that in the Hunter's notes, but that is good to know. Uh-oh. It's so small, it is small. I'm so used to echo mode. I'm so used to echo mode. Nope, mistimed it. Oh, and I wasted my frickin' wire bugs too. It's pretty cool, Megalon Mantle, isn't it? That move is not much more challenging in high rank. Oh, I wanted the tail. Wanted the tail snipe. Thought the Echo Recital didn't have iframes. This is performance, not Echo. Yeah, the Echo Recital does not have iframes, but this isn't Echo. This is performance. I'm making myself use performance because I really like Echo, but I want to get used to this too. Not that I'm using the performance iframes yet. I need to get used to the move first before I can actively time things with the iframes properly. You know, observant. It's okay. I probably wasn't super clear. I was probably menuing kind of quick, wasn't I? Performance mode really isn't that much longer than Echo, to be completely honest with you. I just really like how Echo feels like a golf swing. His head softens up, that's nice. If I can hit the darn thing. That one doesn't have any iframes though. It's like learning a completely different weapon again. I'm so used to Echo. It's just dumb. Just need to make better choices too against this guy. Can't just keep throwing out moves even though he is kind of slow. Right. Oh, I didn't hit it all. My bad. There we go. Look at him go. I like him in this game. I've been looking forward to fighting him in high rank because I didn't really fight him that much in low rank, and I guess in low rank he's pretty easy to just kind of trounce without thinking much about his moveset. In high rank I'm having to think a little bit more about how I'm approaching it. You can use that forward A attack out of a performance mode attack in any direction to help with repositioning. Ah, that's good to know, thank you. You can, that's really nice, thank you. That's a really good tip, Quill. The wiggle. I love his wiggle. I could have iframed that with the performance, couldn't I? I gotta start using that tool better. Now, the iframes for the performance, are they right immediately when you start, or are they a little ways in? Forgot he had that move. Nope, can't keep spamming moves. At the start? Okay. Oh, that hurts so bad when you walk into a hit zone because you're trying to iframe it. Whoops, that was supposed to be the other one. There we go, I iframed that. I think it was accidental, but you know, baby steps. I wish he was bigger so that attack was actually scary. Hey Katana, what's up? Not too much. Just taking on some new monsters in high rank. This is our first Bizarrios. That would be pretty exciting, Kem, wouldn't it? That would be really exciting, having those two in this game. Dude, Bizarrios is so speedy when mounted, it's crazy. I think that's supposed to be a pretty good hunt, right? Black Wolf Raven? Nothing weird with that. Nothing weird about going back to a good hunt. Taken off? Looks like it. These themes are so nice. Oh, I mistimed that really poorly. I wanted to see if you could pop him up out of the ground. Ooh, we're lucky. God darn it. The tail whip has quite a bit of hitbox to it in this game, more than I remember it. Yeah, I gotta play around with those iframes in the training room, I think. Get a feel for them. Lots of super armor on that. Wow. Didn't even realize. No! There we go. No. Zoom. It's just ludicrous watching them run away like that. This has been a good hunt. I don't know how I feel about performance mode. I think I want to compare damage-wise, because I'm sure the iframes are really a nice tool, but I want to see the damage comparison between Echo and performance. If Echo is more damage, I'd rather use that. It's more fun to position for that nice golf swing attack for me than using the iframes of that attack, I think. Boop. Boop. It didn't work. Rip. It's mainly matchup dependent? Really? I've seen Amadeus posting runs with both, and I've been curious about why they choose both. Like, are some matchups just easier to use the iframes on, or like more advantageous to use the iframes on? I wouldn't really understand the strengths and weaknesses of either. No! It's the first time I've ever been hit by that move. Okay, that's interesting. It's nice to know that there's not like a clear, better version then. There's the iframes. Okay. Well, that's kind of a nice tool. Echo's just so satisfying, man. I suppose iframing a hit with a good performance is probably pretty satisfying too. Whoa! That was weird. I don't know if y'all saw that. I just stood on a, stood in midair. Like, the full-on Wile E. Coyote stood in midair and then went, oh shoot, and then fell. Wait, what are you doing? No, stop! Oh god. Chungus landing hitboxes. What's happening? Just jank. Ding. fun with hunting horn. And I appreciated the practice with performance mode. Thanks, Quill. Hey, another toxin sack. That's nice. Nice hunt. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed myself. It did not feel like a chore to bounce off of or anything, which I guess makes sense with the built-in mind's eye. This horn's a cool design too. Baby hunted. We did indeed hunt the baby. Very small Gravios too, yeah. Is that one crab on the tree? That crab is on the tree. That's cool. Don't know why that's cool, it just is. A rigid Bizarro's shell. The amount of ore in it makes it closer to rock than shell. It's cool. Okay. Let's see here. Bizarro's. Yeah, I said that a little wrong, didn't I? My mouth just doesn't work super well at night sometimes. Bad review. Alright, let's check out that armor. Bizarro's. Load shells, too. Increases ammo and coating reloading speed. Gunlance loading capacity +1 increases charge blade files. Interesting that it has two different effects based on the level. Like, if you were just using it for guns, you would only want one level of it. But if you're using... No. Yeah, I can read that, Fog. I'm confused by this. So it says it improves reloading and increases the gunlance's shell capacity and charge blade's file capacity. But it looks like level 1 is just for bow guns and bows, and level 2 is just for gun lances and charge blade. That's interesting to me. Very odd. I love the way Bizarro's armor looks, though. They made it look really nice in this game, and the helm is just one of my favorites from 4 Ultimate. That's such an interesting way of making a skill work. Guard 2, speed sharpening, that's a pretty nice piece there. Speed sharpening 2, defense boost 2, that's pretty nice as well. And then load shells split up across a couple pieces. The helm and the legs. Must be pretty popular legs and helm though. Lots of that in this game, interesting. Well, that's pretty cool. We'll make a gunlance set with that shortly, I'm sure. Alright, I want to work on collecting something. Let's see, what can we do for a collecting hunt? Also, what's going on here? Notebook. Right. And as the fury of the rampage fell upon us, our priestesses prayed, "Sacred flames, guide us in our time of need." We're almost halfway done with those. Get another toxin sack. We could get. Let's do a Lagombi. Get a Lagombi frozen claw. Let you guys choose my weapon for that. Lagombi. Okay. So, if you want to choose my weapon for a Lagombi, go ahead and type !ticket in the chat. I'm just going to collect some stuff real quick. And then we'll go ahead and do our last new monster for HR5, which is Rathian. I'm probably going to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. And when I get back, we'll go ahead and do that quest. See you guys in just a moment. Great, and we're back. And Sylvian, thank you for the follow while I was away. Cheers, welcome. Last call for that Lagombi weapon raffle. If you want to pick my weapon that I use on this next hunt, go ahead and type !ticket in the chat. I'm going to hold off on eating food there so I can maybe get some pertinent food skills. And let's see what we're going to use here in just a moment. Been a fun night so far. I like these new hunts. And I like this game. This game's good. Alright, let's see here. Mortada. Mortada, what would you like me to use on a Lagombi? Mortada Z5. Sounds good to you. There we go. At least they're here. It's always tough sometimes telling if someone's actually here in the chat or not. Sword and shield? Alright, let's get it. We're probably gonna go with our... We're gonna go with the, sword and shield we've been having so much fun with recently. The sleep sword and shield. No worries, Ken. I'm happy for you about the puppy. It looks like that's pretty exciting. What's the puppy's name? I don't know if you already said it or not. But what's your puppy's name? Carving Pro. I'll take that. That's nice. Family's still coming up with one? Gotcha. That's fine. Well, cheers. Rest well, friend. Be well, eat well, sleep well. Alright, we still gotta eat. I think I am gonna eat for Slugger. I like going for that KO with Sword and Shield, it's nice. Do we have Slugger? I don't know if we do yet, actually. Yeah, I don't think we have Slugger yet. Guard, Sword, and Shield when? Sometime. I'll try it out. Try out that counter a little more. See how that feels. It's neat that that potential is there, just lying in wait for once we have a guard set. Get to use Sword and Shield's moveset differently if we feel like it. It's neat to be a thing at all? Totally. Even cute things have fangs. Guard, Sword, and Shield on Lagombi could be kind of exciting. Getting that guard point as it charges towards you. Could be cool. We'll try and get a Metsu Shorigeki or two on one of those moves. I actually want to change my switch skill out too. Go for the hard basher combo instead of the drill slash one. Not sure about this matchup. It'll be interesting, won't it? Hey DeSantis, how you doing tonight? Probably should have seen that coming. How are the hunts going? They've gone really well tonight. We're trying some new monsters. We're doing a little bit of collecting. Oh, I got faked out so hard. There it is. I also forgot my small barrel bombs. That's okay. Oh, I screwed it up too. I didn't press Z. I didn't press the right thing. What's up, Home Slice? Hello, Marts. Just having a good time playing Monster Hunter, man. How about you? How you been? Grabbing a beer after a long weekend? Well, good. I hope it's relaxing. We all deserve to have nice weekends. Being lovely fans of Monster Hunter. Having a decent day, mentally good but physically fatigued. Yeah, I kind of had that today too. Oh yeah, I didn't really do anything super strenuous today. I did a little bit of yard work for family, but it wasn't a long day. I was just tired out from yesterday still. You're feeling that first vaccine? Oof, sorry to hear it. Like, sorry, it's giving you side effects or just making you feel sick. No fun. That's a waste if you're not underneath it. Oh well, good to know. Still kind of getting used to how Metsu actually places the hits that hit the monsters when you do the counter. Why not bang Rabbit into Izuchi to ride Izuchi for more damage? Because I want to deal the damage to the monster with my weapon, not with the other monster. I want practice time with my different weapons. I don't really want to practice riding monsters super much. So I'll bang them. I'll like wall bang them against each other sometimes to get mine into a mountable state or to like make them go away from each other. But my goal is not to try and deal maximum damage with the Pokemon. Just a personal thing, Mel. Let's see if we can do it better this time. Okay. Yep. Got it. Ugh. Wait, what? Did not mean to do that. That was cool. What was that little move? That little slide forward you just did? That was neat. Yeah, I hadn't noticed it before, Marks. Might be an exhaustion thing, too. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. Still hit him. Oh, bummer. Bummer that too. Didn't get the full hits. We probably could have sharpened at some point during that fight, honestly. I need to remember that I have speed sharpening, and so it's just shink, shink, done. Yeah, Metsu Shogeki feels so good, Mark. So good. Just... Oh. Oh well, still. Got a couple hits off. Just didn't get all the multi-hits. Capture 16, body carve 24. Okay, then we'll wanna actually kill it and carve it. Oh, we have the map on still. Oops. Oh, I didn't hit the multi-hits. That was a little slide. There it is again. Oh, what? Huh. Must have hit me from behind. I think Metsu might be directional? I don't know. It bumped into the tree. Kinda cute. Well, oh well. The sword and shield is just crazy. So much sleep. Yeah, it's not a good use of that. Any move, it seems like where the monster is going to be moving far away from you directly after hitting you, might not be a good use of Metsu Shurigeki, because it means you probably won't hit the multi-hits. Interesting. Yeah, weird little move that. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to work sometimes. I'm confused by that. I guess maybe I'm a little bit off on the timing. I probably should have ended that with this, the new move. Well, it hit my wire bugs. Whoops. Woo! That damage. I don't know, Marks. I think it's okay to have some weapons that just have simple, small moves with simple commitments, or small moves that have smaller commitments with them, like dual blades, for example. But if you're going to keep adding things to weapons, like if you're just going to keep adding things, then I think at some point you have to give them higher and lower commitment options. So I don't know. I don't have the answer to it. Lance is like, yeah, the one remaining one bio. You're not wrong. Maybe Duels, but Duels has the whole new Archdemon combo. That's pretty long. Oof. Agreed, Vio. They're too strong for something that's not supposed to be a primarily like blunt-based weapon. They're really ludicrous in this game, which I mean gives you a reason to use them, but they just feel a little bit too strong to me. I guess probably just to get you to use them, Vio. Because before you never have, or at least I haven't. Oops. And yeah, I think also Perfect Rush is nice in that it's not always better damage. Like it's the best damage, but not by much. Which is I think where it should be. It means that when you get the chance to use it, you get to use it. And it's got some strengths to it, obviously, but it's not like it's the only move you go for because it's just that strong. Yeah, probably that, Vio. That sounds nice to me. Please give me claws. There's one. Maybe for Raw? You mean Perfect Rush? Yeah. I think it's nice. It's a nice option no matter what because it gives you some KO. It gives you some Raw. Hey, Soul. I like Sword and Shield in this game. Just feels good, man. Hey, Yumu. Do I think something like Helmbreaker is good? Do you have another example besides that? Because... No, I don't like Helmbreaker. Alright, we're gonna do a Rathian next. Just not getting the charms I want. That's okay. Every time you Shoryugeki, the monster yells at you, then you gotta use Shoryugeki to counter the roar. I think that requires a little more. I think you're right, Martz. I think that's quite. It seems that discussion feels quite technical. There's a downward animation after the attack. Yeah, if you use the first part of the attack, the first part to counter a monster's roar or a monster's attack, they usually won't have time to roar before you come back down. Yeah, landing the counterpart of Shorigeki is really important for damage. Does so much more. 1 second here. Okay. So without anything, without any counter, it does like 129 damage, right? Now I gotta time this right. Does like 207. And that's, it'll depend on what part of the monster you're hitting, but it's a lot more damage when you do the counter. Super fun. Can you do the plunging slash? Oop. Yes, I can. I forget that's an option. With element, I'm sure that's nicer with Shorigeki. Yeah, Marth, no, it's important. Hang on. That's going to depend on the hit zone you're hitting, though, and how much element you've got. This Sword and Shield doesn't have any elements, so it's not boosting that damage at all. And I don't think that this hit zone here on his leg is probably all that good for cutting. Okay, Charmed by a Queen. Let me set this up. We're going to do a weapon raffle here for my first high rank Rathian. We've done an Apex Rathian, but not a high rank Rathian. So, if you'd like to choose my weapon for a high rank Rathian, go ahead and type !ticket in the chat. Speaking of Apex Rathian. Does Rathian even change in high rank? I don't know, maybe. Sure, Marth, go ahead. Sorry, I don't have a definitive answer for you about... Well, you worded it well. If you think it's dull to use the same moves in different situations or to use the same moves in the same situations. I think it's dull if you're using one move for most situations. I think it's okay if you can find ways to work heavy moves into small openings. And I think it's okay if you're going to use lots of small moves in large openings. I think if it's only going to be one thing, that's boring. So you shouldn't make one thing too strong. Should you worry about grinding out Apex Arzuros and Apex Rathian while they are more common Rampage quests? Probably not. You just get... I don't think... as far as I know, in the game, there's no Apex-specific equipment. Like, you can use those Apex materials to upgrade certain things, but I don't think it matters what Apex equipment you've got. I don't think. Yeah, that's how I would say it, Bio. I think with how free it is to get spirit levels with Longsword, I think Helmbreaker is still kind of centralizing, but I mean, I haven't really watched that many Longsword speedruns, so what do I know? In World, it seems centralizing to have a move that strong. So I don't think it matters to get a lot of those specific Apexes, Marths, if that makes sense. Okay. Last call here. If you want to choose my weapon for Rathian, go ahead and type exclamation mark ticket in the chat. Yeah, I think it's in a good spot, Marth. It's not too strong. It's still a good option. It does a couple different kinds of damage. It has 2 different options for finishers. I think it's nice, yeah. Unless you're making the rampage weapons. Let's take a look at that real quick. They might require certain pieces. I don't think you need to focus on farming them up now, Marths. You know what? Yeah, it looks like it has specific whoa. Looks like it has specific parts it might need. So I mean, if you're thinking you're gonna grind up a bunch of those, then I don't know. Maybe go get those. I don't know if multiple apexes will drop those same ones or not. Looks like it might just require, if it keeps going like this, it looks like to upgrade these you might just need 1 of each apex in order, like first beast claws, then venom spikes, then whatever the next apex is, that kind of thing. All right, let's see what we're going to use here for Rathian. Sylvian, new to the stream and welcome. What would you like me to use for our first high rank Rathian? Any of the 14 weapons is good with me. Okay, Marths. Dual blades, let's do it. Thanks. I like dual blades quite a bit. Is she weak to ice in this game? I don't know. I haven't gotten to use these Arzuros axes yet. I have a couple ice dual blades. I have some water dual blades I haven't used yet. I want to use these cerulean axes, I think, but those would do so well with bludgeoner. They're not great with sharpness either. I mean, they've got a lot of green. The Lagombi ones are actually the best sharpness we've got. Or longest sharpness we've got. I can't believe I still can't. I think Rathian's what? Thunder and Dragon? Yeah, Thunder and Dragon. A little bit water, a little bit ice. I knew that off the top of my head. They changed... I know Rathian's never been weak to ice, but Rathalos was at one point in time. I still get it mixed up sometimes. Let's use those Arzuros axes. Try them out. I had to farm really hard to get all these Arzuros weapons, so we're gonna go ahead and use those. Yeah, Arzuros weapons with bludgeoner might be a really nice potent combo for HR5 here. That long green and the high raw seems pretty nice. Probably start bouncing off things at some point, though. Like I said, I think this is going to be our last new monster in high rank. Or in Hunter rank 5. Sorry. Hunter rank 5. Huh. Did I already have it? I already had it queued up. Whoops. Can't get over how much your Hunter looks like you. I don't know if it really does or not. It looks like a dude. With hair. Do you think you'll see the Urgent tonight? No. Nope. I'm gonna be grinding up a lot of materials before we'll actually go into HR6. Like lots of weapons and stuff. I'm taking my time. Urgent in another couple days. Facial features you think got pretty close? Maybe. Maybe so. I can't tell if Mark's asked that question because they're excited to see the urgent or because they don't want to get spoiled. I think it's probably because they don't want to get spoiled. Hey, Ice Tea. Welcome. Whoop. That's not a good start. Oops. Oh, faced the wrong way. It was supposed to be a dodge back, not another attack. Oh well. Trying to fix it so you can stay up longer for NA friendos. That's kind of you. How was the rest of your stream earlier today, Ice-T? Whoops, didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it, I guess. Got a couple things done? Nice. That's how I feel about tonight. It's been cozy, we've gotten a few things done. Ah. Oh gosh. Woo. Nope, that was too long of a demonization. What I was trying to do there was demonize and get ready to go through her with the ZL and A wire bug art, but that was too long. I put it in the self-promo room earlier today, Soul. The self-promo room of the Discord. Nope. One too many buttons. Ah. No. Nope. Got it. Woo, that aerial tail cut feels good, man. I really like dual blades in this game. Nice. See, you turned off the map? Yep. The map and most other parts of the UI. I only really look at the map when the monster moves. It's like you can just press plus real quick and check where they're going. Then decide what route you want to take to get there. See a digit artist? Uh-oh. No stamina. Yeah, so like she's leaving, you just press plus, you see where she's off to on the map there. It's plenty big, it's bigger than the other one. You go, okay, cool. And then you close it. This is your first Monster Hunter game, and so far dual blades are your go-to weapon. They're really fun in this game. I've played them in a handful of the other ones in the series, and this is a pretty great incarnation of them. How are you liking the game, Sylvian? I'm really having fun with that. Getting really good with bow? Nice, Yumu. Bow's fun from what I've tried so far as well. That's better than opening the full map? Yeah, the full map obscures the whole thing, which is, like, useful sometimes, but, like, you can't walk while you're doing it, and you can't see anything. Just pressing plus is easy, and it leaves your left hand free to move around still a little bit, which I like. So I like that. That's how I've gotten used to things here. I still turn it on for certain small monster quests, just because having them highlighted on the map is a lazy, guilty pleasure I can get into. I guess. But aside that, certain gathering quests as well, like certain items you can have highlighted on the minimap or on the map in the plus or the minus screen. I like that too. Ah. Loving it? Just getting used to the farming? Sure. What are you farming for currently? If it's one of the endgame things, I prefer you don't talk about it, because I'm not really to that point in the game yet. I know what most of the stuff at the endgame is, but I want to find out about it for myself later on. If you're earlier on in the game, though, I'd love to hear about it. What rank you at currently? We're in 5-star hubs. This is partway through high rank hub. We spent like 200 hours. We spent almost 150 hours in low rank village. Just getting your hunting up, farming Magnum Olive. Nice. That's a fun hunt to farm. I did a little bit of practice for it in low rank, and it was definitely a good time. Oh, hello, Bishop-10. Did I do that, or did she do that? That's weird. I missed her. I was trying to bonk her and I missed. Magnum Oliver's Dual Blades is also a really fun matchup. Oh, he's gonna probably throw some fruit at us. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's a new move from high rank. I think I don't recognize that Bishop 10 move. Pain in the butt, but fun hunt. Yeah. It feels rough when you get beat up by some of his explosions or fast attacks, but it feels really good when you get in the groove and you're like, okay, I'm dodging these fast attacks. I'm getting a hit or two in edgewise. When the update came out, you spent a couple hours doing arena quests for high rank or 100 rank, only to realize those quests don't give you any points to your next rank. Oh, rip, that sucks. I didn't realize that. Well, thanks for the info. I won't do that then. Oof. I think I could have dodged backwards and stayed out of the way. Ugh. Almost got chained. That was scary. Finally, you want to get the new arena armors anyway? Nice. Nope, I missed. Missed again. I got her roar earlier once, which feels good to me. I'm not... The Wrath Roars didn't used to be able to be rolled at all in the old games, and in World I didn't really get used to rolling them. So I need some practice. Oof. Dual blades are so much fun in this game. Oh, that was supposed to be me riding on her back. Oh well. At least we broke a wing there, that's nice. JZE Karen. Let me know how you'd like me to pronounce your name, but thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the Monster Hunter so far. Or the Monster Hunter here so far. Nice. Ooh, that might be a cool looking kill screen. We'll see. Dual blades. So much fun. Well, thanks, Sylvian. Thanks for the request there. That was enjoyable. Some Rathian scale pluses. I think we got all of these from our rampage before, but we'll read the item descriptions again there. A superior Rathian scale. Looks like a normal Rathian scale, but is much harder. Nice. Yep, that's what I thought. I could tell that one was going to be cool. Nice. Rathian shell prized for its lavish green coloration and an excellent armor material. As sharp as the keenest blade, it's longer and sturdier than other spikes. This heat-resistant material is often used as armor lining, Rathian webbing. Cool. That was fun. Alright, and that's all the HR5 monsters. We still have some more quests to do in HR5 and some new switch skills to unlock and experiment with. Let's take a look at the Rathian armor, though. Green's a good color. It is, yeah. Blight Res, Recovery Up, Botanist, Wide Range Free Meal. Shiny. I like Rathian armor. Okay, well, let's take a look here. We're gonna start filling up our wish list a bit. I want to see what some of these rare 5 upgrades are. The Carapace Blade. Chrome Quietus. I think we have the... Yeah, we have the upgrade right before that. The Crimson Goat. What a bizarre design. The Datura Cleaver. It's kind of cool. Valkyrie Blade 1. That's nice to see. Don't know if I want to make that or not. Jira Mudblade. Still haven't unlocked this one. Jaggy and Jagiatry. Wonder if we need to cut some Jaggy materials. Cataclysm Blade. We already have the low rank version of that. Let's get an upgrade for it. Haven't unlocked whatever that is yet. Sporific Shell Blade. Cool. The Daybreak Blade. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Was that 210 on the log? Yeah, but awful sharpness marks, yeah. We're gonna have to farm up some Bizarrios tiers. Julian Blade. Rathian Switch Axe should also be unlocked. Yeah, I think there's a couple of them that we'll unlock here that we're missing from low rank, but we'll get in high rank, which makes me happy. Things like this Chill Blade here. Love that design. What a classic. Wyvern Blade Verde. So many things to make. There's the Canine Katana. I'm probably gonna make that. I really like that. I really like that sword. It's got such nice 3rd gen memories. The Take a long sword's gonna have an upgrade at some point. Scythe of Menace. It's a crazy poison weapon. The Caw Scythe. Probably be good to have a dragon longsword, although it's pretty low raw. Gotta get some more sinister cloths. And then Rampage Blade. Shush, Marts. Upgraded Bishaten Sword and Shield. We already have the low rank version, so like I don't see why not. We should. I don't see why we wouldn't collect the high rank version. Same thing for the Ludroth Claw. Of course, the High Frost Edge. We can make that straight up. Soldier's Dagger. Oh, what a classic design. Yeah, we gotta make that. No question. Forge with money. Whatever other things in life and Monster Hunter can be forged with money. Happy that's in this game. I was looking at this one. It's pretty strong. There it is. Rathian Sword and Shield. I'll spend a plate and a spike plus on that. No question asked. This looks pretty good too, this Dragon Sword and Shield. Probably gonna be a while before we can make a better Dragon Sword and Shield than that, so probably should farm that up. Honestly, all of these are pretty compelling, the bug swords. Rathian weapons are neat, they are. We have so many things to grind up and collect, man. It's crazy. Guillotines. Not sure if I like those or not. That's a lot of raw. Not a lot of thunder, but that's a lot of raw and sharpness. Ooh, these get an upgrade. 210! 210 with that much green. That is really nuts. I'll take it. Thank you. Imagine that with Bludgeoner. That's absurd. Oops. There's very limited options for Dragon Sword and Shield, but Nabra has the best element of the available options. Well, then we should definitely farm it up. That's really strong, those Cerulean Axes. We gotta put some Bludgeoner with these and really go to town. I guess 210 is starting to be more commonplace in HR5 or Rarity 5 weapons here, but I don't know, man. It's a lot. Double Droth. Rainy Jelly. Paraduals with awful sharpness. We have a couple of these wish listed, some of these guild design upgrades. Okay. The Goss Lance. The Rampart. We're getting broke. The Venom Lance. That's a weird design. I don't remember that from the old games. It might be in, but I don't remember. This thing's cool. Or we just broke? We're just broke. Okay. 210 is honestly pretty high raw, even at HR7 gear. Gotcha. Pookie Lance. Spiral Slash. Yeah. Dude, so many things to farm up. I love this game. Classy Fragrance. Fragrance up to Classy Fragrance. Alright. We'll stop here after the Gun Lances, I think. Princess Panoply. Pookie Gun Lance. That's a neat design. That wasn't from World, was it? Oh, we're making that. If that's a unique design, you know we're making it. That's new, isn't it? That's cool. They gave Tobi Kadachi a lance. They gave Puki Puki a gun lance. Neat. Hope just plain comments about stats like that isn't too much of a spoiler. Sorry if it is. I don't care about it too much. It's just a fine line. You don't want to go too far with it, that's all. Like if you told me X is the best sword and shield for Raw at the end of the game, I probably wouldn't appreciate that. I guess so. Mentioning that, I don't know. It's a weird gray area. It's not too much of a spoiler, but I think I'd prefer not to know. I guess. It's a good thing I stopped. That's all 6 pages. Yikes. All right. It's 2:17. Let's go hunt something. Oh, God. That's... I love this game. We're gonna do Shadows over Frost. We're gonna do this Kezu and Tetranodon quest as one of the last things we do tonight. So... if you'd like to choose our weapon for the Kezu and the Tetranodon, go ahead and type !ticket in the chat. How that works is when you type that, it puts your name in. I'm going to draw someone's name, and that person gets to pick what weapon we use for the next little bit. I am collaborating with Master Utsushi and his team to identify the serpent. We've yet to prove successful, however. The more we investigate, the more I feel it's worlds apart from any ordinary monster. Judging by Hinoa's resonance, it is clear that this beast possesses dire, otherworldly power. Didn't mean to click on that, but I'll read it anyways. Nice. We need a piece from that. Okay, last call for that weapon raffle. If you want to pick my weapon for this next quest, type !ticket in the chat. I like these Arzuros axes. We've made a couple Arzuros weapons. I think we made... Did we finish the longsword? I forget. Hey, I realized we just made some of our first Rarity 5 weapons there. That's exciting. I did. Super cool looking. Look how big it is! Oh my goodness. And I think we made the Arzuros switch axe too. Yeah, there it is. All nice and compact. Surprisingly fun? Yeah, they're neat. There's a lot of detail put into these weapon models. Especially like the bow. The bow is weird. Its charge levels are super awkward. Or its shot type levels are super awkward on the charge levels. Alright, let's see what I'm going to use here. Rhyme. Rhyme, what would you like me to use for a Kezu and a Tetranodon? It's not rigged. Insect Wave? Cool. We haven't used that yet today. See if there's any good Insect Wave upgrades we can make real fast. Let's see, for those two... You're both decently weak to fire. Doubt we have any fire Insect Waves we can upgrade, though. Here's this one. But I don't have everything to upgrade it right now. These are neat. I'm glad they did some of these bug weapons for other weapon classes besides sword and shield and bow. It's kind of special. Okay. Are there any upgrades, period, that we can do right now? Yes, we have a couple. We have a couple HR4 ones. We have the Bolt Chamber, the Kulu Pike, 150 with blue and 15% affinity. The Lagomba Glaive, 150 with some ice. And the Hortident Arada. This one's pretty cool. Kinsect level 5, which means they'll deal some more damage than the other ones. It's also just kind of a neat design. Let's use that one. Yukumo music is so cozy for this village. Love Portable Third. I think I'm also gonna grab some water real quick. Be right back. Alright, we're back. Hello 2022 Countermank, or Countermancy. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing well. We've had a really cozy night of getting through some new monster fights and collecting up a little bit of gear. We just filled out our wish list with a bunch of new stuff to collect over the next couple days. How have you been? How's your night going? I'm gonna start with Kazu, because Kazu messes me up sometimes. I switched out my switch skill for this fight specifically because I knew I didn't want to accidentally do that crazy rush-in attack with the guard point and accidentally get like paralyzed with it. About to get on and work on a charge blade build? Nice. I have yet to make dedicated builds like that. I think we're about to soon. It's exciting too. Sure is Kazu. There we go. Oh, almost got out of the way. That's a lot of damage. The electric monster. Mm-hmm. The electric genital monster. Yeah. We love him. All the same. What's the difference between red Kezu and Kezu? They're red. They have different attacks too. Slightly. Oof. Man. Getting me good. Right, yeah, their hit zones do change as well. Mostly red, though. Yeah, it would be awesome if they add Giganox. I'd be pretty happy. The skeleton's there with Nargacuga and Tigrex. So the possibility's there. No, I'm down, Uchi. I'd be into it. I don't know about into it, but I would be down. I feel like it's only in the newer games for nostalgia reasons because it's a Gen 1 monster. I don't know, man. Kazu's been a wall, like an early game wall for a lot of folks in a lot of games now. And I think it kind of defended that legacy in this game. I think some folks had a bit of a tough time with him. He certainly gave me a run for my money a couple times. I like that he's there to be that kind of like, I'm not going to attack fluidly. I'm going to be a jerk and just do paralysis attacks. Yeah, be careful around this guy. Kazu gatekeeping. I guess. Kazu is the incarnation of the old elitist gatekeeper. Like, no, this is how we did it back in my day. We had paralysis AoE attacks and we liked it. And we didn't have any fun music either. We just had ambient sounds and screams. Wasn't Argu the gateway to G rank in one of the games? That would be Monster Hunter Freeman Knight, yeah. Actually, I don't remember what the G rank urgent was in Unite. I think it was that. Love that Shep impression. That was not a Shepard impression. If I could say I was channeling anything there, Uchi, it'd be Chancellor Palpatine. I got you, Uchi, sure. Nice, Fear the Beat. That's awesome. Hey, Crimson Gunner. Yep. Playing some Insect Glaive. Having a good time. Haven't played much Insect Glaive as of late. Oof. Oof, that tail. Working on it, Marcus, working on it. With white orange, you're immune to even Kezu's roars and rise. And here I was, I always forget that. And here I was thinking, I'm like, dude, I'm really getting these iframes down on the roar. No, it's just that I have earplugs built in. I keep forgetting. That's pretty funny. I'll stop being a goofball and rolling the roars then. Or attempting to roll the roars. Me too, Martz. Thanks, Ichi. Yeah, it's weird. I always get much better iframing roars when I'm playing Insect Glaive. Weird coincidence. Yeah, that joke does get super old, Answer. I agree with you. I'm guilty of making it a few times, though. Yo, sick dodge. Dude, you see how late after the roar I was able to dodge it? Crazy, dude. Dude, you guys see that sick iframe? He iframed it while he was stunned. It's crazy. Same voice, maybe so. I have seen that. I've had that happen to me, ProCow. I've had Kezu theme requested on stream once. Or probably more than once, honestly. I like this glaive. It's a cool one. Whoop. Thanks, Banabra. Yeah, I know that counter Mink. It's better to kind of use both of them as much as you can to get maximum damage off. I'm just not interested in it. I'll do it once or twice in the quest to get more monster materials, but I don't. My goal is not to try and kill the other monster as much as possible using the other monster. My goal is to practice my weapon, so I try and not do too much damage with the Wyvern Rides. I'm not one of those maximum efficiency kind of people. I like learning. I know you can learn and still be maximum efficient, but I find it a lot easier to learn otherwise. Ooh, gonna get fried. That's so much damage. Oh my goodness. Oops. Yeah, don't worry, Counterman. I didn't think you were like critiquing me or anything. I was just telling you why I do what I do. Ow. I wonder, you know what? Let me see. Hang on a second. What's our other... Is it only cost one? It's ZL and A. Yeah, it only costs one. I should really use that switch skill, or that soapline attack more often. That retreat there. Haven't been using it enough. Ow. Dumpy. I should see if I can forge any new Kinsects. I haven't even checked recently. These are like all low rank Kinsects I've been using. It's fully invulnerable? That is good. That would be really good for this matchup, actually. We'll try it out. Oh, I dodged right into that. Wow, look at all these roar iframes. It's so goofy. Nope, too early. My bad. That's Kazu. Kazu may not be the most interesting to you, but its weapons are all really cool. Yeah, I would never really call it an interesting fight. I would call it, I guess, interesting in its difference from most of the fights in the games, is what I would say. It's like it's interesting in that it's very just different. It's a change of pace. You're kind of put on the back foot. It's like I really have to wait and punish as opposed to kind of making openings or dodging in real quick. I mean, you can still do that with some of its moves, but it's very different, that fight. Unique. There you go, Ice-T. Yeah, that's the word. It's not like the most fun fight in the world, but I'm glad he's here. It's like Bizarrios. Bizarrios isn't the most fun fight in the world. We're still happy he's here. Is it Angani's actual favorite? I didn't know that. I knew they liked it. I didn't know if it was their favorite or not. Interesting. Oh, the Gajao got me. I was like, wow, that was an interesting hitbox from Citronodon. Whoops. That's what somebody else was saying, Deadeye Jack. So far, we're getting trounced by the Tronodon. Wait. Wow. I almost never used that move. That move looked really good. Ouch. Each hit makes your next follow-up hit do more damage as long as you don't touch the ground. It even boosts the power of your silk vines. I've heard about it. I haven't unlocked the third silk vine attack or the switch skill yet. So I'm kind of waiting to dip into that until I've gotten that last thing unlocked. I kind of know of it, but I haven't unlocked it quite yet. But it's made me happy while using aerial attacks. Whenever I do try and get the opportunity to go up into the air like that, whether it's like I'm using it as a dodge or whatever, I try and make the most of it by staying up there as long as I can. Ow, man. Like I said, we're just getting trounced by this guy. Probably could Kinsect cancel that end lag there. Same counter, man. That'd be cool. Even if it took a lot of time to build up, I think I'd still be pretty into that. Certainly make using each of the elemental weapons feel unique. Insect break. Thanks, JZ Karen. That's a cool tip. Something that would be interesting about letting elemental weapons apply blights like that would be certain like elemental effects you'd only see on certain monsters that were weak to that element. It might give you reason to use a non-optimal element on another monster just if you like the effects well enough. Be interesting. Oop. Interesting, he charged and then did that move. I was gonna try and use Recall Kinsect there, I screwed it up. Ooh, that move is real big. Oh. Yellow sharpness is a pretty bad thing. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel on out of there and sharpen. Shink, shink. There we go. Worth the trade. Almost wasn't though. Dodging around in the air there a second ago was fun. Wow, it's already limping. That was fast. IG strong. Do you use the radial menu to sharpen without putting the weapon away? Nope. I didn't like the radial menu. I didn't really like it in World that much, and I still tried it, but I didn't really like it much here. I didn't try it that much here either. It just takes up too much space, and I like being able to have camera control while still scrolling through the items. It's definitely more, it's definitely advantageous though. I know it is too. Like I know you can do so many more things with the radial menu, like stickers and gestures and combines and stuff. I can't bring myself to use it. At least not yet. Like it is better in every way, except it takes up so much darn space. You're getting ignored? Sorry I missed you, Ben. I never mean to ignore you when you come in. I apologize. I hope you're well. No, it really won't answer. I missed that so badly. The radio menu comes pretty close, but nothing will beat having a second screen. That was a good hunt. How you doing? I'm well tonight. We've taken on some new high rank monsters, and we have a whole bunch of stuff lined up to collect over the next few days. Yep, answer, yep. I do that as like a nervous tick. Yeah, that really makes it seem pretty optimal, or like really advantageous counterman. Is with the bowguns, being able to craft your ammunition without opening up the big bulky menu is a huge deal. Yeah, ammo crafting iced tea. Ammo crafting mid-combat, like interaction with the monster is pretty important. It's a lot harder to do through the menu. Yeah, I mean, you can make it by without it. I think it makes it straight up better and easier with the radio menu, because you can just put a specific combine on a direction and just mash that for crafting. Speaking of crafting, we're out of mega potions. Working my way up, collecting charge blade while using said weapon. You want to do bow next. Any tips on bow? I'm not the best at bow. That is a lot of honey. I just realized I probably don't need to have honey in my trader menu as often anymore. Well, cheers, Ben. I hope face-to-face school went okay. Hope it was nice to be learning in person again. Let's see, bow. I mean, stamina skills are really important for you. Elements is really important for you. It's really important to understand and pay attention to the charge levels on it. So when you look at different bows in here, if you look at charge shot there, you can see it has 3 different types and it has 3 different levels. It has a couple, well, it has both charge levels, and then each of those shot types in there has a different level on it too. You can see that rapid level 2, rapid level 3, and rapid level 3. You want to pay attention to what type it is, because some bows aren't going to be all the same. This one has pierce for its first shot, but then rapid on level 3 and level 4, or on charge level 2 and 3 there. The higher the shot type level, the more damage it does. And then obviously, you want to pay attention to what type of shot it's got, because it will actually act differently. Pierce will go through a monster. Rapid's kind of a little bit more centralized, kind of like your normal shot on a bowgun. And then spread will spread out in a big arc. So it's good for element and for big monsters, but less good for small monsters. You can still make it work, though. Also, something to pay attention to will be what kind of coatings they support. Coatings are kind of like the ammunition you can load. You apply them and then you use them up. Power is important because it's just raw. It's just a straight up damage increase. It's really good to have power on your bow. Other ones can be nice too, though. That's like the basics. Man, I didn't realize the Kimura bow had all of them. That's really nice. Crit distance also changes per shot type. Yeah, the distance you want to shoot at will also change. It's true, I see. Okay, also, Counterman, thank you for the follow. Cheers. Hope you're enjoying the Monster Hunter here. We're going to go ahead and do a quick gathering run if we can. And then I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep. Or rather, a mining run. Get some Zenny up in here. Oh, no mining upsurges. Lame. Can you apply multiple coats? Nope, just one at a time. I mean, some bows will have more than one that you are able to apply, more than one type of ammo you can use, but only one at a time. That'd be neat if you could mix them together. That's a neat idea. Okay, let's see. Well, we can't do a mining run. Toxin sack, mudron plate, slagtoth hide. Let's get some slagtoth hide. Hey, what the heck? We'll use insect wave. Very happy with your skill build as of right now. Nice. What weapon are you using, Fear the Bee? Do I have the high rank Scald armor yet? I do, yeah. I had it from the second I started high rank. Like, I mean, I didn't make it, but I had it appear in my crafting menu alongside like leather and chainmail. Just from gathering stuff around the maps. Yep, I know it's got wax on it. Oh, if I made it? I've not made it yet, no. I'm not succumbing to the crit until later on. What's your favorite weapon concept-wise, ignoring whether you like playing it or not? Just concept-wise, huh? That's an interesting question. Probably greatsword. Like, I guess here, just to further clarify, if we're talking about concept-wise as in the concept of playing it, or the concept of the weapon as like a design, like an in-world thing. Okay, no red buff. That's kind of what I figured was going to happen. comp to this as a design. Okay, then not greatsword. Probably honestly switch axe or charge blade for me. Those are just so interesting. These poor Slagtoths getting whittled down with the awful Insect Clave uncharged up attacks. Are there any other Slagtoth? I forget. Aha! Is Insect Wave elemental or raw weapon? It's a mixture. It does a lot more, like, I believe it's more weighted towards raw than something like a dual blades or a sword and shield, but it still hits quite a few times, so it can definitely make use of element. It's just kind of both. Do a Nintendo Switch giveaway? I wish, Windows Ben. I thought about doing one this year, honestly. I do like make enough from Twitch sometimes where I'm able to do stuff like that. I'm gonna be giving away some Monster Hunter figures instead. I thought about it because it would be really fun to get to do that for somebody, but I figured that some folks already had one, and I wanted to do a giveaway that everybody could enter and like kind of be excited about equally. So, hence the figure builder giveaway. Pretty sure you told me just to call me Ben. Well, when when someone says buy me a Switch, you say their full name. Monster Hunter figures more like Monster Hunter Pog gears. They're really cool. I'm excited about it. It's okay, Ben. You're all good. It did cross my mind, though, about trying to give away a Switch. It's just, yeah, I wanted something that everybody in the community would want or be able to participate in equally. Hence the figures. Like the Magnamalo amiibo. Dude, I wish I could give those away. Those are so expensive now. I'm going to try and get, I think, as many of the flagships from this game as I can in figure form and then give those away, I think. We did a figure builder giveaway a year ago for Iceborne. That was fun. That's a lot of dings. That's not even all of them either. The number 1 spot won the giveaway? What are you talking about, Marths? What do you mean by the number 1 spot? Okay. You were number 2 on both lists last time? Were you really? That's statistically really small. Wow. Yeah, I believe the first person who we drew for the raffle on both won their figure or claimed their figure last time. That's statistically crazy, Marks. Wow, I didn't realize that. That is sad. Lurk, no worries, Yumu. We're going to be ending here in just a minute. We've been going a while tonight, going about 4 hours. Kind of a shorter stream, but it was a nice stream. We got to hunt some new monsters. We've identified a bunch of materials that we want to farm up over the next week or so. How many people joined? It was all at once. I forget how many people were in there towards the end of the giveaway. Let me see. I probably still have the document with it. Because I thought I still had the document for it. I don't. Yeah, let me try one more spot. I'm curious, actually, to know how many people were in there last time. Oh, sorry, Kahoot. Yep, I must have lost whatever document I had it in. I don't really remember how many people were in it. Sorry. I think it's like 40 something. Yeah, it wasn't huge. It'll be bigger now. That'll be fun. I'm gonna be doing that once I actually I'm moving in like a month or so, and I'm gonna be doing that once I move and get settled in. So I can actually have one address to have all the amiibos or figures shipped to. Sometimes the figures are coming from like overseas and they take a long time to like float their way over on a boat, and so I don't want to try and order them now and then have to change addresses and have them forwarded or something. I'll just wait until I get there and then do that. But that is in the works. At some point we will give away some little Monster Hunter figures. That is pretty crazy, Ben. Thanks for doing the math. All right, well. It was a good stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So, this has been another Monster Hunter stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. If it's anyone's first time here and you liked me soloing some monsters and collecting stuff, then think about leaving a follow. We're going to be doing this for quite a long while to come. We also have a cozy Discord where folks hang out and talk about Monster Hunter of all kinds, old and new. So if you need a spot to hang out and talk about Monster Hunter, check it out. I post videos on YouTube, so if you like watching stuff on YouTube, check it out as well. And I have a Twitter where I tweet about Monster Hunter stuff. Yeah, see you next stream. Well, cheers, Counter Mac. It's nice to meet you. All right, last thing we're going to do here is I'm going to find somebody else who's streaming Monster Hunter. I'm going to give them a raid, as we usually do here. Let's see. Who is on? Who's streaming MH? As per usual, it is rough because everyone's doing endgame stuff. You too, JZE, Karen. Cheers. Nice, Nikochi. Someone streaming Freemy Night. A spot of fronting. We're gonna raid this person. Their name is Spice Art. Their avatar is like a rat or a mouse, and it's cute looking. So we're gonna give them a raid. They're streaming Monster Hunter Freemy Night. Yeah, I know, Uchi. They are quite high up in the ranks there. Almost top 30. You're up there. Spice art. Okay. Be kind to this person. Check out some old school MHFU. Looks like they're using the gun lance. The Narga gun lance, if I can see that properly there. And some Siennatar armor. So, classic stuff. I'll see you guys all next time for some more Monster Hunter Rise. Until then, hope you guys have a lovely day or a good night, whatever time it is where you are. Happy hunting, and cheers. I'll see you guys all again very soon. Bye-bye now.